Alright, here we go, guys. We're going to do a quick recap of our Blowout old school sampler break that we held on blowoutcards.com. Break was sponsored by blowoutcards.com. We had 10 boxes of old school product, 95, 94 to up to 2005. We had some decent cards here. I went through and I tried to pull out what was pretty good. There might still be some more in the stacks. I'm going to go ahead and sort through. So we'll go ahead and start with the 90 with the Flair Ultra. Alex Rodriguez Win Now. It was a pretty solid hit. Rocket to Stardom, Brad Fulmer. A Pizzazz Mo Vaughn Gold Medallion. A Pizzazz Bell Gold Medallion. Pizzazz Kenny Medallion Gold. A Pizzazz Gold Medallion Kenny Lofton. Notables Ken Griffey Jr. Mo Vaughn. Chipper Jones. Mike Piazza. Tino Martinez. Frank Thomas. Then a couple of the gold medallions that were a little bit better or interesting at least. Jose Canseco, Ken Griffey Jr., the checklist, David Wells. That was pretty much it for the Flair Ultra. This came out of Topps Stars Baseball, Kyle Yastrzemski reprint, Sammy Sosa and Mariano Rivera. These ones were numbered to 2,299. So those weren't too bad. There were a few more of those, but I didn't pull them out. Then we get Jim Thome, Wade Boggs, and David Ortiz, which were numbered to 4,399. The rest of the cards in that set were, I believe, numbered to 9,799. So not too bad on that. Next, we're going to have some SP Baseball, I believe 95. We got FX Special, Fred McGriff. This is a pretty decent hit. Fairly rare on those. The short print, Greg Maddux, Barry Bonds, Tony Clark, Premier Prospects, Mark Grudzielanek, double of him, Mike Mussina, Kirby Puckett, Paul O'Neill. Then we had Hideo Nomo, Premier Prospects, followed by Nolan Ryan, Salute, George Brett, Mike Schmidt, Cal Ripken Jr. times 2. So that was it on that one. I'm just going to save this here for the last. These two. Alright. Got some Topps Finest 99 Series 1. Topps Finest Gems, Ken Griffey Jr. Rookies, Roy Halladay, 2. Split Screen, Manny Ramirez, Juan Gonzalez. Leading Indicators, Sammy Sosa. Prominent Figures, Barry Bonds. This one was numbered to 847. There you go, 847. Another split screen of Frank Thomas, Andres Galarraga. We get some going on to the next set. I believe this was Bowman Chrome here. Some international, Travis Lee, Jay Bell, Enrique Wilson, Larry Walker, Jeremy Burnitz, Jay Wong Sao, and Carlos Delgado. Next we get some 2004 Heritage. There were a couple sets I didn't pull anything out of. I think the only one that I didn't pull anything out for the rerun was Pinnacle Select, because quite frankly I hated it enough going through it and there wasn't much in there to pull out in the way of hits. But we got 2004 Heritage hits here. Jose Reyes, I believe this was just the regular Chrome to 1955. If it's gonna, there we go, to 1955. Same thing with the Casey Myers to 1955. Then we get the pool house here, which is pretty nice, which is down to 555. So this was the refractor chrome. If I can get it to focus. Yep, 555 on the pool house. That was a refractor chrome. Same with the Zach Duke. Then we had a Mike Sweeney Clubhouse Collections. And then these are going to be the short prints that I pulled out. Rafael Furcal, Milton Bradley, Pedro Martinez, Mark Pryor, Brad Penny, Eric Owens, Mark Mulder, Garrett Anderson, Ishii, Neil Kotz, Zach Duke, and this was a variation for the Dimitri Young with the old school logo, so that was also a short print. And then we'll save probably the best for last, which was our, I believe it was 2005 Topps Chrome, so we'll save that for the last. We had some 98 EX Century. We got a Fenway Favorites of Ken Griffey Jr., a Jeremy Giambi Exquisite, and then we had a Certified Credentials Steve Finley, and this one was numbered 9 of 62. So this was a nice short print card here. Also hit most of the main big players and the EX, some Griffies, some other stuff like that. So there were a lot of good base out of that I didn't necessarily pull. And this is going to be the 2005 Topps Chrome. Home run history, Barry Bonds. We got a Joe Randa refractor. This one was numbered down to 250. There we go. Same thing on the Ben Copeland to 250. Lopez refractor, Aaron Boone refractor, and just some of the better prospects: Felix Hernandez, Stephen Drew, Jacoby Ellsbury, Ryan Braun, Nelson Cruz, and Ryan Zimmerman. So those were the main ones from there. And probably the best hit and the only autograph, Jay Bruce refractor auto for the Reds. And we get this one numbered back here, 15 of 500. Looks like there was a little bit of scratching on the surface when I pulled it out, but overall, other than that, it's in some pretty good shape. So that's what we got here for the old school break. I think it was better than most of us were expecting. Blowout also threw in some WWF WrestleMania 3-packs. Everybody that had a spot will get a pack per spot. And a couple of the teams will, there's 2 extra packs, I think. We'll just add them to someone's package as a bonus. But overall, this was a pretty good thing here. People should have some decent value. It was a fairly cheap break. And thank you guys for joining Axel Dog 15's Blowout Old School Sampler.